Ever seen a bird with a bill that looks like it could flip a pancake?
I think I know what you're getting at.
We're diving into the world of the black-faced spoonbill today.
Yeah, those guys are pretty amazing.
A bird facing some pretty tough odds. It's a pretty fascinating story from the research I've been looking at.
For sure, I've been reading up on them too.
Today, we're going to try to understand why they're struggling and what makes them so special.
And of course, what's being done to help.
That's right.
It really highlights how interconnected nature is.
Yeah, and the impact humans have.
Even on these specialized creatures.
Yeah. First things first, that bill.
Oh yeah, gotta start there.
It's not every day you see a bird
It's like a kitchen utensil.
with a high-end kitchen
The
utensil.
spatula.
Exactly.
That spatula is a marvel of evolution, though.
Oh, for sure.
Perfectly adapted to their lifestyle.
So they sweep it through the mud in shallow water,
Yep.
looking for crustaceans and insects.
Small fish, too.
Wow, so it's like they're using it as a sieve,
Well,
just filtering out the food.
it's a bit more sophisticated than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their bills are packed with sensitive receptors.
Interesting.
They can detect even the slightest movement. Like, imagine finding a shrimp buried in mud.
That sounds pretty hard.
They do it, no problem.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I'd probably just get a mouthful of mud.
Probably, yeah.
So these guys are found in East Asia,
Right?
Yeah.
That's their main stomping ground.
but they don't just stay put year-round, do they?
They're big on travel.
Globetrotters.
You'll find them in China, Korea, Japan, Taiwan,
Coastal areas.
all about the coast.
Makes sense.
Coastal wetlands, tidal flats, estuaries.
Perfect spots for mud sifting.
Lots of mud for them to work with.
Exactly.
But get this,
Yeah.
when winter hits, they head south.
Oh, wow.
Some even make it to the Philippines and Vietnam.
Southeast Asia.
Pretty impressive, right?
That's one heck of a commute.
Definitely a testament to their resilience.
I was going to say.
But it also shows how vulnerable they are.
Yeah. If anything disrupts their migration.
Exactly.
So what triggers this epic journey? Is it just the temperature?
Well, it's mostly about the food.
Oh, makes
When
sense.
their northern feeding grounds become less productive,
They follow the food.
you got it.
So that brings us to the elephant in the room.
Yeah, their endangered status is a big concern.
What are the main factors contributing to their decline?
Habitat loss is a huge problem.
That's often the case.
We're talking large-scale coastal development projects.
Like.
Well, there's the Samanjim seawall in South Korea.
I'm not familiar with that.
It was meant to create agricultural and industrial areas,
I see.
but it ended up destroying vast intertidal mudflats.
Oh no, those are crucial feeding grounds.
Exactly, a major loss for the spoonbills.
It's tough to balance progress with the needs of nature, isn't it?
It's a delicate balance.
And it's not just development though, right?
No, climate change plays a role too.
How so?
Rising sea levels.
Oh, right. That shrinks their habitat.
And then extreme weather disrupts breeding and food sources.
Like a double whammy.
Yeah, they're getting hit from all sides.
So what's being done to protect them?
There are some dedicated folks out there fighting for them.
Oh, good to hear.
Groups like the Hong Kong Birdwatching Society.
I've heard of them.
They're doing great work.
What kind of work are they doing?
Well, they monitor populations,
It makes sense.
advocate for protecting key wetland sites,
Essential for their survival.
and they're involved in habitat restoration too.
Wow, that's fantastic.
They're making a real difference.
Sounds like international cooperation is really important here,
Absolutely.
especially with their migration,
It takes a village.
or in this case, several countries.
Exactly.
And I bet public education plays a big role too,
Oh, yeah, that's crucial.
letting people know about their plight.
Right, we need to raise awareness.
It's amazing how our everyday choices can impact a species half a world away,
It's all connected.
like supporting sustainable seafood or advocating for responsible development.
Every little bit helps.
It all adds up.
For sure.
Speaking of connecting the dots, let's talk about their breeding habits.
Sure.
With all that effort to find food and migrate, how do they approach raising a family?
Well, they're colonial breeders.
Meaning?
They nest in big groups on mudflats or wetlands.
Interesting.
They build nests in shrubs or right on the ground.
Right on the ground.
Yeah, they're pretty adaptable.
I guess so.
They usually lay 2 to 4 eggs.
Okay.
And here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Both parents share the responsibility.
Oh, that's sweet.
They take turns incubating and raising the chicks,
Teamwork makes the dream work.
even in the bird world.
Exactly.
Ah,
Now, I might be wrong, but they could be confused with other spoonbills, right?
you're right. There are others out there.
I figured there had to be.
But the black face and that unique bill shape,
That's their signature.
once you see it, you don't forget it.
It's amazing how such a specialized adaptation
Yeah.
can be both a strength and a weakness.
That's nature for you.
especially in a changing world.
Exactly. They really highlight the bigger picture.
In what way?
Even seemingly insignificant creatures play a vital role
That's true.
in the web of life.
We're all connected,
The future of the black-faced spoonbill depends on us.
protecting their habitat
Right.
and addressing those bigger issues.
It's like climate change and development,
It's a global challenge, for sure.
but one that impacts us all,
It really makes you think,
doesn't it?
what can we do as individuals
That's the question, isn't it?
to protect not just the black-faced spoonbill?
But all species facing similar threats.
It's something to ponder, isn't it,
Definitely food for thought.
as we go about our lives.
You never know what impact you can have.
Thanks for joining me today.
It's my pleasure.
Until next time.
See ya.